Hello everyone, Catweazle here. Welcome back to Eldritch Horror Yog-Sothoth and Turn 7. Okay, Daisy's back with us. But what we've got to do is we've got to shut some gates, and we could also do with starting off on this mystery that we haven't been able to get cracking with. First player, I'm going to make it Ursula. So Ursula is our first player again. So let's get straight into the action phase. And here's Ursula at the pyramids. First thing she's going to do is she's going to move back to Rome. So that's the first action. And next action is she is going to use the Dragon Idol, which is a newly acquired asset from the, well, artefact from the pyramids. It's a magical relic. Action, lose 1 sanity, and 1 monster on your space or an adjacent space loses 2 health. So she's going to do that. She's going to go down to 3 sanity. I'll put this back in the supply. And the monster that's going to lose 2 health is the Proto Shoggoth. It's already got 2 on it, so let's get rid of it. Yes. Goodbye. Right, which means we've got Charlie free. The next gate symbol coming up on the omen track is a red sunburst, so I don't think he particularly has to crack on with shutting the London gate. I think he'll do the clue first. But that's it for Ursula. So next up is Daisy Walker, and she's in Shanghai. Here we are with Daisy. First thing she's got to do, she's only got 2 health, so she is going to rest. So she's going to get another health token back, which gets her up to 3 health. And because she's resting, I think we can have a go at getting rid of this paranoia condition. When you perform a rest action, you may roll 1 die. On a 5 or 6, discard the card. 2, rubbish, so she doesn't get rid of the paranoia condition, unfortunately. But she's got another action, and another action is she's going to buy herself a boat ticket. She's going to prepare for travel, so she's got a boat ticket. She could have done one of her spells, could have done Arcane Insight or Conjuration, but what we're going to do is we are going to prepare for travel instead. Okay, that's it for Daisy. So next up is Charlie Kane, and he's in London. And here we are with Charlie. What he's going to do, first of all, is he's going to rest. He's only got 2 health left. So he's going to rest, he's going to get a health back and a sanity back. It's unfortunate. I would have preferred to perhaps give away that action, but unfortunately, 2 health. We'd be dicing with death, so we're not going to do that. So he's now up to 3 health and 7 sanity. So he's recovered slightly, and what he's going to do is he can now, because there are no monsters there, he can also roll for some assets. So he gets 5 dice. He's no longer blessed, unfortunately. And he doesn't have a single success. We will re-roll one of these dice. He gets a 6, so he does get 1 success. And what's he going to take? He's going to take the specialised training. When you perform a focus action, you may consult experts to train you. Will, if you pass, discard this card and improve 1 skill of your choice. I don't think he's going to keep that. I think we're going to fire that off. Jacqueline, I think. We're going to send that to Jacqueline. She's got a will of 3. I think she'll be able to put up one of her skills. Yep, we'll send it to Jacqueline. She's closing a gate, so let's see if she can do it. So we've got to replace that asset in the reserve. We get whiskey. You may discard this card to prevent an investigator on your space from losing up to 2 sanity. Right, that's another single cost item. Right, that's it for Charlie. Nothing too amazing, unfortunately, on that action phase for him. And next up is our final investigator this action phase, who is Jacqueline Fine. And here's Jacqueline in Tokyo. What she's going to do, first of all, she's going to move to Singapore, and she is going to spend her ship ticket that she has, and she's going to carry on her movement down to Sydney, where we've got the witch. Now, she's got one action left, so once again she's going to try and use the poison mist spell in order to try and get rid of the witch. Now, this is a ritual, so she gets a law +1, which is 5, but she also has a ritual dagger, which gives her +1 as well, so she's got 6 dice. Six dice, she gets 2 successes, she gets a 5 and a 6 there. So I think that is enough. Yes, it's only got 1. So we'll put it in, get rid of that, the witch is gone. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Let's flip over the spell. 2+. The poisonous cloud lingers, decaying the flesh of those unfortunate to become lost in it. Each monster remaining on your space loses 1 health. Well, there was only 1 monster. No additional effects. Good stuff from Jacqueline. She now has a free run at the gate. So hopefully she'll be able to do something good. It's a pity I couldn't really get Daisy down there as well, because she's blessed. We'll just have to hope that Jacqueline can manage to shut that gate on her own. Okay, right, that's it for the action phase. So next up is the encounter phase, and I think we're with Ursula in Rome. And here's Ursula in Rome. Well, surprisingly enough, she's going to try and close the gate. So let's have a look at the encounter. It's the Plateau of Leng. As you make your way through a web-filled valley, you see an enormous purple spider crawling toward your path. A Leng spider. You hope to sneak past the creature. Observation -1. Okay, what's her observation? Her observation is 4. Does she get anything additional? No, unfortunately not. But she does get 4 dice. And she gets 2 successes. So she does manage to get past the spider. So let's move on to the pass condition. As you leave the spider behind, you discover the corpse of a previous victim. You find the unfortunate man's journal and translate the strange symbols on the pages. A law test. What is her law? Her law is 3. And she gets 3 successes. Woohoo! If you pass, you discover a safe path home. Close this gate. And we didn't fail. So we have closed the Rome gate. Excellent. Put that on the discard pile. That is good stuff. It's a pity we're not getting on with putting clues onto the mystery. But shutting gates is the next best thing. Right, that's it for Ursula. Next up is Daisy Walker in Shanghai. And here we are with Daisy in Shanghai. So that's a Far East deck encounter. Shanghai. You break into a warehouse filled with ancient wonders and learn much by studying its contents. Improve law. Well, that's a good result. The law is 4, so it now goes up to 5. Let's read the rest of the card. You must remain silent to avoid being caught. Observation. Right, observation is 2. Got anything else that'll help? Well, we're blessed, which I don't think I used the right dice before, but we are blessed, and we've got 2 observation. A 5 is a success. She does remain silent. And I think that's it. We don't become delayed. Good, good. Well done, Daisy. Next up is Charlie Kane, back up in London. And here we are with Charlie. Charlie's going to go for the clue. Let's see if we can get a clue on the mystery. He's going to ignore the gate for the time being. Okay. Need the research deck. So here we are with the research deck. We're in a city. A veteran of the Great War, mutilated by mustard gas, is sitting in a park talking to himself. You offer some help and ask about his experiences. Excellent. It's an influence test, which Charlie's very good at. So we've got 5 minus 1, it's 4 dice. What? And 2 successes. If you pass, he tells you of the other worlds he saw during combat. Gain this clue. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Exactly what we wanted. We have the clue. And this clue, let's just check the mystery. After an investigator resolves a research encounter, he may spend 1 clue he gained from that encounter and place that clue on this card. Right, so there is 1 clue on that mystery. Very, very good. Right, that's it for Charlie. Next up, it is the lovely Jacqueline in Sydney. Here's Jackie in Sydney. So let's pick up a gate deck. He's going to try to shut that gate. And the gate goes to Los Carcosa. Turning the corner, you suddenly find yourself on stage. Other actors speak their dialogue and look at you expectantly. Someone off stage passes you a script, but the text is difficult to interpret. A law -1 check. Okay, her law 4, so she's going to get 3 dice. Fails. Is there anything we can do? Lucky ring. We haven't used the lucky ring yet, so that's a re-roll. This is something with the conspiracy theorist as well. Let's just check. No, yeah, it's just the re-roll on the lucky ring. Five, does it? Yes, immense. Foo. The audience applauds your performance and the curtain falls. Close this gate. You consider sticking around for the second show in hopes of picking up details you missed the first time. You may become delayed to gain 2 clues. They count as research clues. You know what? I'm going to say that they do. It's a research encounter. No, it's not. It's a gate encounter. Ah, curses. Right, so we're not going to become delayed for those 2 clues. Got confused there. Thought it was a research encounter. Thought we'd end up with 3 clues. Go! But no, we managed to close the gate, which is what we wanted. I'd now like to be able to put the gate deck into the business card holder. Finally managed that. That's another gate closed. So we've done quite well on closing gates there. Closed 2. Good, good. Right, that's it for the encounter phase. Next up is the mythos phase. And here we are at the mythos phase. So let's find out what we're going to get. First of all, we are going to get omen trap movement. So we move onto a red sunburst, but we don't lose any doom trap movement because we've got no sunburst gates open. We then get a monster surge. Now we don't have red sunburst gates, so we've got to pull a gate. And we get Tunguska, which is a green comet. But again, Daisy's not too far from there. So that could have been worse. There's Tunguska. Obviously need a monster. What do we get? A Star Spawn, which is a bloody reckoning monster. 5 toughness. You bastard. Roll 1 die and 1 or 2 advance doom by 1. Oh, what a pig. How are we getting these awful monsters time after time after time? I think we've only ever got one bloody cultist. Right. So we've got Star Spawn at Tunguska. Marvellous. Might be something that actually Ursula can go and deal with. See if she can use her dragon idol on it. She doesn't actually have to be on the same space, so she could get to space 16, Central Russia, and just sit there for a couple of turns and get rid of it. Anyway, we'll have a think about that. So that's on there. So that's the end of the monster surge. Clues, spawn clues. 2 of them. Come on. Not looking. 1, 2. There we go. First one is space 10, so that's like Dakar, I think. And the other one is space 20, which is Singapore. So they should be easily gettable. Good. Right. The shop owner's body was found in the storeroom amongst those curios and antiques deemed too esoteric for public display. While the police ascribed his death to natural causes, you see it for something more sinister. The insidious powers from outside of reality are growing more aggressive, impatient for the meal they plan to make of this world. Tentacles are not good. From beyond. Resolve the reckoning effects on each mythos card in play twice, unless investigators as a group spend clues equal to half the investigators. Shit. Right. Have we got enough clues? Oh, we have. We have got enough clues. So, Jacqueline is going to spend 2 clues that she's got in order to prevent that happening. And I think it's well worth it, to be quite honest. So let's just check. Now this is odd. It says if there are no mythos cards in play with a reckoning effect, advance doom by 1. But no, we're spending these straight away to stop that. So I don't think we have to do that. That can just go back. By spending these 2 clues, I think we prevent that. So these 2 clues are being discarded. Excellent. Right. So that's the end of the mythos phase. Not a bad turn, I don't think. I think we did very well there. So anyway, go and upload this and then I'll come back with a turn review. Hello everyone, welcome back to the turn review. Okay, yep, a fairly good turn there. Charlie got a clue which we managed to put onto the ongoing mystery, so we just need another 3 clues on that. Ursula, she was able to use the dragon idol to get rid of the Shoggoth. Made a mistake with the Shoggoth. Unfortunately, I'm doing some back-to-back videos here just because I am going away. George pointed out that actually the Shoggoth should have activated during the last reckoning, which meant he would have attacked the nearest person, which was Charlie, and I missed it. So that's going to have to stand. But to be fair, Charlie was still blessed at that point because the monsters activate before he lost his blessing. So he would have had 5 blessed dice. and I'm pretty sure he would have got one success and killed it. And as pointed out, Jacqueline did have flesh ward, so she could have stopped Charlie getting any health loss. So we'll just take it that Charlie managed to give it the slip or something, and we finally killed it this turn. But as it was, Ursula managed to use the dragon idol, and she managed to kill the Shoggoth. Charlie got the clue. Obviously, Ursula, I don't think she rested, did she? No, she moved up from the pyramids, and then she used the dragon idol. She did forget to use a prayer, I think. Or did I remember? I might have remembered. Like I say, I'm doing them back to back, so apologies if I miss anything too major. Jacqueline got down to Sydney. She managed to use the poison mist, kill the witch, and she closed the gate, which is good news. And she's still got that funding condition. So I don't think she used a special ability. So having a look round, she will actually have a look at Daisy Walker's paranoia. So, kleptomania. Against rational thought, you compulsively take what does not belong to you and hide it away. Gain one random item asset from the deck. Then you must hide from the authorities. If your test result is less than the value of the asset you gain, discard that asset and gain a detained condition. So, she's actually got a chance of getting something off that one, which is a bit weird. That's a clue for Jacqueline. So she's caught up on that. I just find this easier to do in the mythos phase because I always forget it like at the actual time. Right, so she closed the Sydney gate and she's still in Sydney. Daisy Walker. Daisy Walker was in Shanghai. She did quite well. The thing that's disappointing about Daisy Walker is I keep forgetting when she does a rest action, she can do a ritual, or she can use a ritual spell or any tome that she's got, and I keep forgetting. But that's basically 2 ritual spells she could have done in the last 2 turns. She probably will rest again, so I will remember it next time. I was just concentrating to see if I could get rid of the paranoia condition, and I didn't really, and I missed that again. But apart from that, she did quite well. Her law's gone up, so she's now got 5 law, and she's picked up a ship ticket. So she should be able to get out and about. But perhaps if she goes back to Istanbul, perhaps could do with giving that kerosene back to Ursula Downs now, to be honest. But perhaps Ursula can go over to Tunguska, sort it out. Right, okay. That's it for the review. As I say, not too bad. What we're going to do next turn? Well, is Ursula going to stay as first player? I don't think she particularly needs to. I mean, I'd like to get somebody at Tunguska to get rid of that star spawn, but we need some clues. So I think she'll go to the heart of Africa. Pyramids, then use a special action to get to the heart of Africa and see if she can pick up that clue and put it on the rumour. Daisy Walker, what's she going to do? I think we're going to go clue mad with Daisy as well. I think she's going to go down to Singapore and try and pick up that clue. Charlie Kane, he's in London. He's going to stay in London. He's going to try and shut that gate. But what he's going to do is, I don't think he'll rest. What he shall do is he'll obviously be trying to close the gate during the encounter phase, but he'll roll for assets again, and he may use his action to give somebody else an additional action. And I think the person he'll give the additional action to may well be Jacqueline Fine. Why? Well, Jacqueline will be able to get a ticket, I think. Get herself a ship ticket, get across, say, to Cape Town, and then she's not far away from the clue on Space 11. And she may be able to acquire assets or something in Cape Town rather than go down to Antarctica. I'd like to get this second mystery finished. Try and get somebody down to Antarctica and to the expedition at some point, but I'd rather get as many clues on this mystery as I possibly can. Okay, right, that's it for the turn review. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks very much for the subscriptions and the comments. Apologies to those of you with tactical tips. I have been doing one after another, so I haven't been able to take as full advantage as I might. But this is the last one of 2 that have run together. So the next instalment, turn 8, probably won't be till later on tomorrow. So thanks very much again for watching. But until turn 8, this is me, Catweazle, signing off. Toodaloo.